Good afternoon, everyone. So I was planning on staying home and just like watching YouTube and reading my novel, but then my mom was like, "Oh, you want to go to Costco and see if there's anything you want to buy?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" I'm like running out of food to eat because I got like a wisdom tooth removed. You guys know this. I say it in every vlog. So I want to see if there's anything I can buy and eat and just like walk around and check out what Costco has because I haven't been in Costco for quite a while. We have to do a 180 back home because my mom forgot her phone. So I have to grab that and then we're gonna come back. Well, I'm going alone because my mom's like, "Oh, you walk quicker." So just like grab my like phone and just get out of there, I guess. So that's great. I love having to walk back. We literally walk all the way to like the transport place and then she was like, "Oh, I forgot my phone." Bruh. I thought I was dressed quite, normal. I'm wearing like sweater and like just like jeans. But someone else came out. I was like walking out right out. My mom looks like she's ready for winter. Someone else was walking out. And bro, she looks like she's like it's the middle of August. This girl was wearing a dress that's like really short. And she's wearing like a noodle shop. I was like, bro, is it this hot? I didn't think it was that hot. I'm like still a little cold. Oh, there's new ice cream thingies. I don't want the sundae though. I think they made the ice cream a little too big. I think I see like something similar to these brownies and like something similar to that looks like these brownies are super good. I don't know what they're called though. I remember buying them like a couple months ago. There's not a lot of people here, so there's a lot of these like, what are they called, chickens? What could you possibly need that for? I want like something cheesy, but I don't think there's anything here. It's just like meats and stuff. We're trying to find like this one product. I don't know where it is. We asked one worker and they say it's beside wireless. I don't know what that means. And then we asked another worker and they said it was like beside the freezer somewhere. You see, we cannot find the product, bro. I feel like Costco's clothes are very basic, so it's like nothing really surprising. I walk into Costco, I'm not like, "Ooh, I have to have it." It's just like, oh. This shirt looks like something you would wear at like some type of fancy, like one of the workers would wear at like a fancy hotel. Is it not? It's like, oh, this is a logo, but it will be smaller in here. I'm just seeing Tommy Hilfigers on top of Tommy Hilfigers on top of Tommy Hilfigers over there. It's a lot. Anyways. Oh, there's so much perfume. Whoa. Their store kind of ugly though. We're finally back home and I feel like I didn't end up recording that much because I was like I couldn't see anything because I took my glasses off because I was so afraid that the ice cream cone or the ice cream is gonna somehow dip into my like glasses and then my glasses will become sticky and stuff. So I took it off and then I put it in my pockets. I did never realize how deep these jean pockets go. Is this what guy jeans are like? Because I put my whole entire glasses into this jean and it fit. I was so shocked. I think I took a moment. I was like literally touching it. I was like, no way. I didn't realize these jeans were this deep. So I was just shocked by that. And then what else? I literally was eating the ice cream like almost like the whole entire time we were at Costco because this ice cream cone was like so big. This is like the only time I got like a really, really big ice cream cone. They filled it like all the way up. It was kind of crazy, but I did enjoy it. I was very full afterwards. I didn't end up buying anything at Costco. It was like nothing I really wanted. But when we were going home, my dad called and he was like, "Oh, you should have brought me over there. Like, you guys should have went to the store instead. The store that like opened up like 2 weeks ago, which I'm pretty sure it has like some type of sale. You know when like a store opens and then they're like, oh, to encourage people to get in the door, they have like sales and they have things cheaper. So that's what they did. And my dad went to check it out and he was like oh, this is like the perfect place for you because there's literally everything here. And I was trying to ask him, oh, can you name some of the things that are at that store? And my dad was like, it has everything. I was like, thank you so much, Father. That helped me so much to figure out what was in that store. He was like, oh, there's everything. Like, what do you mean by everything? I was like, oh, is there like, things that you can put on your face? And he was like, yeah, there is. And then I was like, oh, what is there? And then he was like, everything. I was like, thank you. but he did not understand my question. I was like, okay, you know, is there things for your hair? And I'm pretty sure he said yes. So I don't know what's in the store. I'm not sure what the store is called. I just remember it being open like 2 weeks ago. I think I saw like a promotion on it, or someone mentioned it during like on TikTok or something. They're like, oh, go to this store. It just opened and get like really good like sales and stuff. But I was like, okay. I'm not really planning on buying anything, but you know, if someone else buy them for me, I'm not gonna say no. I was also coloring, and I didn't realize that this color was so close to orange. I was like, what the hell? It looks so similar. I mean, this is like literally, I feel like this is the same color, but I pressed it down into like a deeper orange. But yeah, I guess this girlie is related to Trump, you know, she's part of the Trump dynasty or whatever. Oh, I wish I'd use a different color. It's such a bummer. In my last vlog, I talked about how I was reading this romance novel that was set in like the 70s and 80s of like China, and I was kind of confused because I stumbled upon this word that I didn't know. I didn't know this tech existed. So basically, this word was pager. It looked like it was like, I thought it was like related to paper because it says pager, right? So you're like, oh, pager, maybe it's like, you know, there's the first couple of words that relate to paper, but I was so wrong. I searched it up, and it says something that like indicates messages or something about like it makes a beeping sound. Like this box looking thing is like a pager. It's like, it looks like a box. It kind of reminds me of a Game Boy, and the other person would basically send you like signals or send you a message, and it would make a beeping sound indicating, oh, someone's trying to like reach you. Go to like a phone call and call them back. And sometimes you'll know who would call you, who would make that sound on that like pager based on like the numbers it would display. And I was like, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that tech existed. But it was like really popular in like the 1990s, and it like after like phones were invented, it like became less popular and like no one really uses it anymore. Okay, I give up. I'll probably finish this one later. I just don't feel like really going into the details and everything. So we're gonna go with a simpler coloring, which is this one. I was so confused on this part of it, if you can see. I was like wondering, maybe I should put this yellow, maybe I should do it like this color. But I was like, you know what? I don't see like, you know, any areas that's covered, and it's like, you know, completely like this. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna put it yellow. I give up. Whoever is deciding to choose those clips to advertise TikTok and download TikTok, watch your days. Because what are these clips? Okay, so I literally was scrolling on YouTube, right? I was like trying to watch my video, and these ads keep appearing on TikTok. And I have the TikTok app, so I don't know why it keeps appearing. But the two clips of TikToks that I saw, I was like so confused. The first one isn't like really controversial. It's just a random two guys sitting there blindfolded, and one of them literally, you know, they're trying to like poke the egg or something and eat the egg. And then one of the guys, instead of doing that and playing fair, he has to lift his like blindfold and just like grab the egg and eat it. And then puts another egg, and then, you know, he goes back to being blindfolded. And I was like, you know what? I don't really care. So I skipped the ad. And then another ad that I was like, are you sure this is family friendly? Like, what's going on? You know, I thought, you know, advertisers are looking for family friendly. Because this clip that, you know, probably was popular like from 2023 or something, was this random girly who was like bent over on like, I think like a couch or a table. I'm not really sure. I wasn't paying attention. She was bent over, right? She's doing some type of task. And then her husband or her partner literally walks through the door, and he pulls down her pants. And then maybe she thinks they're gonna like do some action, do some adult themes thingies. And so she like, you know, starts moving her assets, and then he just walks away. And then she's like, ha ha ha. And I was like, what was this clip? Why would I want to download TikTok from that? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if like, you know, I don't know how. Yeah, I was just like, huh? What's going on? Like, why are you choosing these clips?